Hello, 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 beauties. This is very much so an impromptu live session. I did not tell you I was going live. I didn't even know I was going to go live. So I guess you in for a treat, a rare treat at that. So I am retightening my hair. This is kind of what I did today to kind of get through and make it work and look somewhat presentable, because I just washed my hair this morning and just started the retightening process in the front. Typically I start retightening in the back, but this time I'm doing it in the front. So let's get going. I have this Christmas party that I want to go to at my church this Saturday. So anyways, I kind of want to make sure my retightening is done by then. In the front, you know how I always section off. I section off in the front, or ear to ear, and then I have the back put in a ponytail. Let me show you. I don't know if this can go any lower. It's about as low as it's gonna get, ain't it? Hey, is that Tamika? Hello. So the back is in a ponytail. It is sectioned off. And I've done this part. Hello, Stephanie. I've done this part so far. Okay. So that part's done. And then got my little alfalfa, little twigs hanging out, you know. Oh, so what happens in that fresh retie? Then they get a little limber. So this part I still need to do in the front. Yeah, so I'm about to get to it. At least I'm not going to stay up here the whole time and do my hair, but I thought, hey, why not come up here and I got to get up here and start anyways, back with my hair, and it kind of gave me some added motivation to actually go back to my hair, honestly. I've been really busy with doing stuff for the business, and it is time to get some stuff done for me. I think I'm about 9 weeks or 9.5 weeks post retie. I typically don't go that long, but my babies did well making it through. But yeah, it's definitely not something I want to continue doing. So you all get to see real time how I do this. I'm looking down at my mirror, so I won't be looking at y'all. Ain't trying to get some things cross-eyed. So, how are you doing? What does it say? Hey, is that Red Love 40? Tamika, you said something, but it went away. Can I see it again? I'm so not tech savvy. Oh, I found it. Okay. It says, I love your locks. It looks like you have about 380 to 400 locks. The thickness is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, actually, so my hair is very, very deceiving, like very deceiving. Even when I was a loose natural, it was always deceiving. It always looks like I have more than what I have because I have a lot of hair strands, but I don't have a lot of density, and my hair is it's not thick and it's not coarse. So I do have a lot of hair, and it has an illusion of being more than what it is, but that's not the case. I actually have 269 locks. Actually, no, I don't even have that. I did when y'all, I got stories. You know those braids I put in my hair? The illusion, yes, 265. I had 269 because I put those braids in, right? So I put 4 braids in. There was one in the back. There was one right here. We ain't gonna talk about that one because let me tell you where that one is. It's this little fuzz ball right here. That's what that is. Yeah, that didn't work out very well. And then I got that one little in the back, and it's like, it ain't doing nothing. And then there's this one right up here somewhere, and it's still there. It's not a braid, so I just twisted it up because it's nothing. And the one in the back is straight afro right now, so I'm just gonna twist it up. You will never see it, and no one has ever seen it, not even in person. People don't even know that's the case unless they start filling up in my hair. So either I'm gonna have to get somebody else to braid it for me, or actually no, I'm going to get somebody else to braid it for me. It'll probably be my mom or someone. But I think I'm gonna wait until the hair is longer. My hair can be quite frail sometimes. I don't. It's not frail. I don't even know how to say it, because it can be very. It's strong, but it's delicate. How about we say that? Like, I envy you ladies that have very coarse, thick hair. I don't want to say envy, because I'm not envy. I'm actually really happy for you all. I'm celebrating with you. I just, I'm celebrating from the sideline. I don't have access to that beautiful, 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 thick, luscious hair. I love my hair, don't get me wrong. But y'all's hair does extremely well with locks. So, anyways, all that to say, I love that type of hair. So, if people used to call you names and growing up, or this or that, or saying nappy head or whatever, you can just look at them and say, ha ha ha. Look at my hair now. What does it say? I've been retwisting my almost 5 months old tradition. No, don't go away. Oh, snap. Okay. For the past 2 hours and it's killing me. You got over 200. The strength you have. They are beautiful, by the way. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's not a one-day process. It's not a one-day process. The retwist you all have, you can do it in a day and knock it out. I kind of envy that. Mine's definitely a process. I try to do a section or two in a day. I am leisurely about it. I don't try to rush it, because when I'm impatient, that's when I make mistakes. So I always tell people when I get to the point where I am over being patient, I will start combining, and I have no issue doing that. Let's see. What else is it here? What's your hair type? I read that type 4 locks faster. Yeah, type 4 does go faster. I have a combination of 3C and 4A. Yeah. 4C is the best for locks. It's not fun, thick and nappy. Oh, the pain. Oh, I'm sorry. Right? I guess the grass is always greener on the other side. You only know your experience. You really don't understand the other person's experience. Damian Walter told me I was born locked. Walters, yes, I enjoy his videos. He's a hoot. All right, he is a hoot. Oh my gosh. That's actually pretty cool that you actually went to him and got your hair done by him. But yeah, that I could totally see him saying that. I could totally see him saying that. So I do a 3-point rotation. I have tons of videos up here that show you exactly what that looks like. And it's been working for me. And my hair is just all over the place. That's the one thing that I cannot stand, because it gets in the way. It gets super tangly. So I retighten on either wet or dry hair. I know some people in here are like, no, it needs to be wet because, you can't manipulate your hair while it's dry, because that leads to breakage. I don't know, to each their own. I don't have any issue either way. You want to switch to 3-point rotation, and you're 4 months in. You know what? I wish I went to a 3-point rotation much sooner than when I did. I went to a 3-point rotation when was that? It was 2 years in the game. Yeah, 2 years in the game is when I went to a 3-point rotation, and that was really just that loctician, or not loctician, that consultant, what are they called? Yeah, they're called Sister Lock consultants, right? Yeah. Anyways, that Sister Lock's consultant just did my first one. She just didn't know. and she kept me on a 4 reverse um, pattern for 2 years. You all, it sucked the life out of my locks. And my hair is not super thick, so it was very difficult to get any type of body. Like, I didn't start getting body until I was about, like after a retie. When it was about time for another retie is when I finally started getting body. So I used to dread getting retightenings because it just seemed like I don't get to really enjoy my hair until it's already time to get retightened again. So I thought that was a sucky thing. So, but that's what happens when you get something that's not for you. Oh, you do a 4 reverse now? Really? Interesting. Huh. Well, I will say for me, it did not work out well. um, my hair, I got only 4 reverse because like my locks definitely should have been started on a 4 reverse. I agree wholeheartedly with that decision. Um, just because my hair is very prone to slippage because of the type of hair I have. And it needed a bit extra security and restrictions to make sure that it was going to stay in place. It was going to be trained to lock. So that was great. I just shouldn't have stayed there because I lost all body when I got my hair retightened. So that's what the 4 reverse 4 did for me. It just killed all body. Any potential I may have had was rip. It was gone, and there was no coming back from it. So it took me a while for my retightenings. Well, actually, people were able to tell me right off the back that they could tell a difference when I got my hair retightened, and it was a 3 rotation. So I could tell the difference, but I thought maybe it was just me because maybe I could have been biased. But yeah, a lock's a little thicker looking. Yeah, that would be changing your rotation. Your locks will start looking thicker. And not only looking thicker, they'll be able to expand. So a reverse 4 sucks the life out of the lock. Like, it condenses the lock really, really, really well, which is good if you need it. But that's great for starting off. It shouldn't stay like that. Unless your hair just needs it. You know, that's to each their own. But for me, that just did not do well for 2 years at that. So it took some time for me to get life back into my locks. And then when I got life back into my locks, I was so happy. So I haven't gone back. So what's today? Today's the 6th? Today's the 6th. I think so, right? The 1st was my birthday on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Today's the 5th. Today's the 5th. And today's the 5th. Today's officially my 3-year anniversary. Woo woo. So anyways, I've been on 3-point rotation for a full year. Actually, no, a year and a half. My bad. I got my times messed up. A year and a half, I've been on a 3-point rotation. For a year and a half, I've been on a reverse 4 rotation. So, good stuff, good stuff. So you all, I went went a little too long this time. So the rotations are something serious. Like I said, it's been about 9.5 weeks since my last retie. So definitely feeling it, but that's okay. Girl's locks about to be laid for real. So how's life? How are y'all doing? Who's retightening? Who's self-maintaining? What are some woes that you may have? If you even have any. How long you been doing it? Yo, I don't know about you. I'm going to talk about this in my video this weekend. Because the video this weekend is going to be my 3-year lock update. I'm going to show you pictures from when I first got my locks installed. Month 1. And and then where they're at today. Y'all, looking back as I was making this video, well, I'm kind of starting to put stuff together. I forgot I did a lock trim earlier this year. Do y'all remember that? I completely forgot I did that. I'm so glad I did because I can definitely tell it looks good and like it's all even because I did that earlier on. But I completely forgot I had did that. So crazy, crazy, crazy. Time is flying. But anyways, are y'all dealing with lint this colder season? I need to know. Inquiring minds are asking. Because your girl's on a struggle bus. And I've never dealt with lint in my life. Oh, let me not say my life. But I've never dealt with lint while having locks. No lint for you? That's the thing. I've never dealt with lint before until this colder season. And I don't know if it's because where my locks are at in the maturing stage or what, but it feels like everything is attaching to them when before that was never a thing for me. Like when I would hear people come on YouTube and talk about, hey, make sure you don't do this or make sure you don't do that. Stay away from lint. And I'm thinking to myself like, what lint? I ain't got no issues with lint. Is that a thing with locks? Because I ain't get the memo. And I haven't had any issues personally. But I have this fall season, I most definitely have. I really think it's a lint fairy. She just drops it off without you knowing. Man, I do feel like that. I feel like I've been punked. Like, it gets you good in the game while you locked, right? Then I'm on like year 3 now, and it's like, oh, you thought you were gonna escape the lint? Nah, I got you, child. I was just waiting for you. I wanted to make sure you were good and committed to me. Now I'm showing out, and I'm gonna show you all the lint that you can get up in these locks. You gotta be extra, extra careful. So when people say no maintenance, don't mean you ain't gotta keep your locks together and make sure you don't get lint. And I am realizing that's a real thing. So, how do I even, ooh, y'all, I'm sorry. Ooh, Lord. That's too close. But I was just gonna show you what I do. Let's see here. I just fold it, put it through. This is the medium sized one. I like to go between that and the small. I typically go to the medium and the front when I'm over it. I'm over it. Over it. And I don't want it to take as long. Personally. I hope my fingers aren't in the way because I really can't see. I'm still looking in the mirror so I don't make an accident. This one I think I'll use a little one so you can see the difference. So this is the small. Anybody got fat ends? I got fat ends, y'all. I love them though because it makes it look like I got more body, but dang, fat ends are for real. So the smaller one gets it sometimes even closer to the root just because it's a smaller tool, which is really great by the edges and the perimeter. And then that is that. You go both ways, not an issue, not too tight. Don't y'all be doing your locks too tight. Be looking like you got a job done. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no, no, no. I can't come and do nobody else's hair. It's a feat just doing my own. Woo! You know what? I will say this. I do think it would be easier to do someone else's head versus your own. One, I think that, you're going to take more time because you don't want to mess the person up. You don't want them looking ratchet out there and saying you did it. And then two, you can see everything. Your arms don't get as tired. Struggle's real in these streets. I get to the point where I'm just like, I think it's fine. Keep going. Let it go. It's good. Whatever. I don't need another rotation. I'll be real quick to make some excuses when it's just dealing with my hair. So, it is what it is. My thing is this, at the end of the day, it all looks the same. And everybody, hair's gonna be just fine. Hair is hair. I think once people get over that initial fear of doing their own hair and possibly messing it up, they realize if they want to do their hair, it's not for everyone. I totally understand that. But once they get over that, I think they realize it's just hair. And although you may see all the imperfections, ain't nobody in the mama gonna see it, nor do they care. So you get to just enjoy your hair for what it is. I'm gonna do this last row. Oh, I missed one. I'm gonna do this last row that I just parted off, and then I'm gonna probably get up off of here so I can go much faster and not be thinking about what to talk about. Oh, but I'm happy that you all joined me. Plus, Hubs should be coming home soon, and your girl's hungry, so I'm gonna want to eat some food and talk to him, figure out how his day went. all that good jazz. Hey, by the way, did any of y'all go Black Friday shopping? I don't know if that's a thing. Anybody still do that? Nowadays, shoot, it's not even Black Friday shopping. You doing it on Thursday and Wednesday. Like, it's ridiculous. We get any further back, it's gonna be Black Friday or Black Week. Just Black Week. Not even Black Friday. It's ridiculous. I worked on Black Friday. Oh, dag. Ooh, girl, you had to deal with the nonsense. Are you where do you work? Do you work service? Is it retail? I hope you didn't have to deal with a bunch of nonsense. People be crazy. Call center. Oh dear Lord, you probably dealt with some nonsense. You probably dealt with some nonsense. Oh my goodness. I have quite a few friends who work in a call center, and their stories are hilarious to me because I'm thinking to myself, this can't be real. Like, this can't be what people are really doing in life. But they're doing it. They're doing it. And they feel okay doing it. Is the thing I just can't get over. Like, how did people get trained growing up? Like, I just don't understand. Like, you talk to someone as if they are another human being. You give them respect. I don't know. Some people be acting here all types crazy. What does that say? Oops. Oh, good. I just changed my thing where it won't go away finally. All right, girl, yes, I just hope I will land my dream job soon. Ooh, girl, what's your dream job? Do tell. Do tell. If you're okay, Sharon, don't want to push it. But let me know what your dream job is. Yo, I did something. I don't know what I did. Oh, software engineering. Okay. Okay. I see you. Black women trying to represent. Whoop whoop. That is awesome. You better get it. I don't know nothing about it, but you better get it. I actually know a few people in my church who do that, and they are making buku money, girl. Buku money. Yes. Come through. That's what I'm talking about. Now I know they completely different. So don't come for me. But Hubs is a mechanical engineer. I know they completely different. But yeah, man. Y'all go ahead. My mind does not work that way. You brainiacs, you. You go on with your bad self. That ain't me. Yes, I know. Very different, right? You said I finished my certifications. Got one more year left. All right, 1 year left in college. Talk about 2020 goals. That is awesome. I'm so, so excited for you. So excited. I always get to a point where it's like, I don't understand. Oh, I tell you what I do. So, thanks for asking. Um, so I am, sorry y'all, I just got on a roll and I was like, whoo, this one needed a bunch of retightening. So I am a life coach for women. I enjoy empowering women and helping them show up at their best, living purpose-driven lives, and getting what they deserve out of life. Living life on purpose versus by chance, and letting it pass you by. So, I specifically look at women's personal core values. I help them identify, define, and own their core values. And own means to live by them versus just having them on a piece of paper and they mean absolutely nothing to you. So, 2020 years coming up. Everybody's trying to make New Year's resolutions and goals. But without your core values and understanding what's truly important to you and knowing who you are as an individual, those resolutions mean diddly squat. So, women understand that. And then I help women use those values to make the best life and or career decisions for them specifically. So, I absolutely love what I do. I absolutely love helping women. I love seeing them, have their aha moments and clarity in life and be the best that they can be. And then not only that for themselves, but taking it back to the environments that they influence and being influential there and helping other women come up and be their best as well. It's the gift that keeps giving, and I absolutely love what I do. Do not take it for granted one bit. But yeah, that is what I do. I actually have a beta launch coming up. I just recorded a presentation for it. It will be for 2020 and it will be half off for this beta launch. And I will get that information out to you all probably in this Sunday's video. It will probably be in the description box. I'll put that information out there for you all to see, just in case any of you are interested or want to pass it along to other women who are interested. So I try to make sure any program that I bring forward or just my one-on-one services, private services, are affordable because I'm not interested in making buku money off people. That's just not a value of mine. I prefer to be able to be accessible to all income brackets. And I also volunteer with a nonprofit organization that brings life coaching services to women, both in US and Canada, for households of 40,000 or less. So, just in case I can't help an individual because my services may be a little bit more for them, I offer another way of being able to support women in their goals. So, that is what I do. Hey! Oh, cool! You have a friend in Connecticut. So works in healthcare, and she's a health coach. That is awesome. There are so many different types of coaches, and I absolutely love that because we all do very different things, but they're also needed. Yes, very much so. So I enjoy what I do. And I also, on the side, I teach at me and hubby's church. We have a private church academy from pre-K to high school. And I teach my little kiddos there. I teach them math. And I absolutely love it. They just brighten my day and make everything worth it in the end. So it's what keeps me going and making me realize that I'm not doing things for myself. It's about making a better future for those little kiddos, because what we do is ultimately going to affect them, not us. So they keep me going. They're so cute. I teach 3rd grade math, and I enjoy them so much. So they also teach me a lot of patience. Yes, they are our future, very much so. Very much so. I definitely believe in legacy, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to work in that daily and be able to see them grow, and then also to be able to work with women on a regular in a helping capacity. So I all around enjoy what I do. It brings me such fulfillment. So yeah, very different from where I was before I was in the military. Still very helpful, and you're helping people, and you're constantly giving of self, and you're selfless, which is a beautiful thing. Which is very different mission. But really, being in the military, being an Air Force officer, definitely helped me realize what I wanted to do when I grew up. But yeah, in all actuality, it definitely helped me figure out what I wanted to do in life. So. I'm gonna do 2 more rotations on this one. One, and then finish it off with this last one. There we go. Yay! Okay. I keep messing up with that camera. Okay, so this is what's been done. And it's kind of nice to be able to see lines again and be able to put fingers through my hair and not feel a bunch of new growth. That's really, really nice. So, I always forget what it feels like until it's time for another retightening, and then I feel it again, and it's like, I don't know, it comes around so quickly. So quickly. It comes and goes so quickly. So, I always feel like, oh, this is gonna last forever, and then I hit the point again, it's like, oh, I need to get my hair retightened, or I need to retighten my hair. So, this is where we're at. That's the dividing line. I love doing the back. Well, I love doing the front too. I love doing them for different reasons. But the back, I do not have to look in the mirror. So, oh, thank you, Tamika. I appreciate that. So, I enjoy doing the back because I don't have to look in the mirror. I do not have to be stationary in one spot with the mirror. The back, I just feel and go. My locks are a lot larger in the back. I've gotten it down to the point where I can just feel and go. I'm good to go. So I watch a lot of Netflix and kind of just do my thing that way. So thank you all for joining me on this impromptu live. I'm going to get off. Is that my middle part? Hallelujah! 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 That's my middle part, y'all. I got the first section done. Woo, 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 woo. I'm so excited. You gotta celebrate, y'all. Y'all gotta celebrate for the small victories because you don't know when another small victory is gonna come. Hallelujah! All right, your girls finished a whole section. Yes. So I'm gonna continue going while I've got this hype, and I'm gonna keep going. So I feel and go on my oh, you feel and go on your whole head. You better go, girl. Wow. You better go. No, I couldn't do that. I tried the very first time I did it. and your girl put 2 knots in a lock. That lock actually had to go. Ripped that lock. And I quickly realized I could not do it. My locks are so small in the front. They typically, I've seen other people's, theirs are smaller, but they have grown and they've gotten bigger as times progress. Mine they have not gotten bigger from the root. They've gotten bigger in the bottom, maybe in the body, but not at the root. So for some of those small ones, it's like, well, it is what it is. It's a lost cause. So anyways, thank you ladies so much for joining me. I will have to do this more often. This was fun. And I am going to continue with the rest of my head. So if I'm still in the front tomorrow, maybe I'll come up here tomorrow live. Who knows? I'm not even going to say I am or not because I don't know. And I don't want to be held to anything. So, I love you so much. I will see you this Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Central Time for my 3-year lock anniversary update. Until next time, bye.